scooter to get around the fair.
Can you
might
hear
be
it?
stopped at the gate. KCCI's Kayla James talked with a man who says his scooter wasn't given the okay for one specific reason.
This is the scooter Gary Carr uses to get around, and as you can see, it's because he needs it. He's used it at multiple county fairs and several years at the Iowa State Fair until his family says he was turned away on Thursday because of the length of it.
Because I have COPD, and I had just had my knee operated on, and I can't breathe.
And coupled with a much-needed oxygen tank, Gary Carr has a hard time walking around. That's where this scooter comes in.
You've had that 3 years.
And it's been a life changer. Gary's wife Sharon says they brought it to the fair before, but this year the couple says they couldn't get it past the gate.
They say pull up and they go, sorry, you're too big.
It's too big.
8 inches too long.
The state fair says scooters can't exceed 36 by 52 inches, using mats like this one at entrances to measure scooters and share info on their website. Fair officials say that rule hasn't changed, but this year
it's just an enforcement on our end to make it a little safer.
Fair officials say they consulted with outside officials on how to make it easier for drivers and people walking both outside and inside buildings with aisles.
We want to make sure that they're safe and not bumping into someone or causing some harm to feet or things like that, or even a driver.
Scooters are available for rent for $65.
They're not cheap.
The cars chose to walk where they had to go, making frequent stops for Gary to watch their grandchildren show their animals.
The guy behind me came through pulling a wagon. He disconnected the wagon, went up with his scooter, and got measured out right.
What the cars say they don't understand is why setups like this or golf carts are allowed, but not Gary's scooter.
You're better off to have your own because you're used to how it runs and handles and everything.
The cars say they just want to see change so everyone can enjoy the fair. At the Iowa State Fair, Kayla James, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Yeah, so I get that. There we go. Okay. I get how, like, okay, vehicles too big or things like that, but I'm like, look at that scooter and I'm like thinking like, real, like that's really gonna be a problem
at the
state fair.
That video, it's like I don't know what's going on, but some old black guy is driving a scooter kind of like that, and he like comes flying down the road and like he's on 2 wheels.
Okay.
Side. He's just like either like fist pumping or flipping off this crowd of people. So it's a wild video. It's hilarious.
Don't try this shit at home.
He seemed like he was having a great time.
I'll have to check that one out.
Somebody's getting out of control on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of like it just kind of caught me off guard that guy's scooter, and he made a good point how they're letting people's scooters in. Yeah, they're letting other people's scooters in, like hauling like wagons with kids, and like you have golf carts, which are obviously big, but I'm sure to get a golf cart there's probably some kind of, permission or something you have to have. I don't think you can just rent or bring in golf carts. Maybe I'm wrong, but
they probably just want you to rent one for $65. It's probably bottom line.
That probably is it. So they can, like, they say it's for safety, but I don't know where. I'm just not seeing where at the fair like that's going to be a safety problem, unless like, what's that?
Ask Kagan. He would know. He works security there.
Oh yeah. Does he still do that?
No, I think he probably would if he could finagle it. He had a fun time doing it. He was like overnight security at the band stage, I think. So he'd like randomly meet different like musical artists.
Yeah, that's cool. Like, yeah, I bet he would know. I'll have to ask him about that. It's I thought like I can kind of see both sides of that scooter thing a little bit, like the rule side and what they're trying to do there. I guess even from making money, it's shitty, but like I get that places like that try to make money, you know. So I get that part of it, but I think just like I side with the guy because he makes really good points about how there's other people bringing in their scooters with wagons on it. And I would think hauling a scooter with a wagon on it or kids behind it or whatever, like that that would be more of a responsibility and a hazard, I think, than than just this old guy that has a scooter with an oxygen tank that he has a permit for um otherwise. So, and I kind of thought too about, well, I have a permit to carry, but I'm not allowed into some places with a permit to carry. Not necessarily uh, where it's banned by like it's like a legal thing, but
Well, yeah,
uh,
like your gun is 8 inches too big.
yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, that I don't know. Anyway, I thought that was kind of just a quick story that caught my eye.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was able to get around and enjoy his day, but he was a little annoyed and just wanted to get his story out there, so I don't fault him for that. And I side with him too, so
Do you think there are people that are like, "Go home, Gary. We don't want you here. This is the only way we can keep you out."
the bat was just for Gary. Because did you hear how he was there like 3 years before with his scooter? Like they were just there's another side of the story. He was like the black guy on the scooter doing shitty things in it.
I wish I could see that. I wish I knew where that video was, but actually, let's see.
Don't try this shit at home.
Brenda's looking at you like, what are you doing?